Hello everyone, I'm here to talk to you about how you can integrate Notability in with your Google Classroom class, how students can download assignments and how they can submit them and things like that. So here I am, I'm in this Google Classroom and I'm in as a student, so this is the student view. And then, let's see, I would just tap on the most current assignment. This is a PDF. They should probably be PDF or Word docs, tend to work better. It can get a little glitchy with the other things or the other types of file types. So right now, if we just have, let's say we have a PDF. So I'm going to tap on the PDF and it's going to open it up in my general PDF annotator. And you could, if you want to, just have the students annotate on this directly within Google Classroom. However, there are some features that Notability has that these annotation programs don't. Inserting pictures is a lot easier / possible. You get that voice recording option. And so you just get some richer possibilities with it. It's a little bit easier to use. Plus, it's all organized in one location. Whereas with Google Classroom, you kind of have to go into your Drive folder and things like that. So in order to get this into Notability, I'm going to tap on the Export arrow, and it's going to open it up in my Drive. Then I'm going to tap on the 3 circles, and I'm going to send a copy. All right, and then I need to open in and import with Notability. Okay, if you don't see this import with Notability, it's just because you haven't turned it on. To turn it on, you go all the way to the end, you click those 3 circles, and just make sure that Notability is turned on. Okay, so, and I can import it with Notability. There we go. So there are a couple of steps. And so you have to first open in a drive, then send a copy, then open with. And so there are a couple of steps. It shouldn't be too bad after the first couple of times. People kind of get used to how to import things into Notability. But it does add some features. So it may not be something you want to do every time. Or for very simple things, if it's just a worksheet that you want kids to write on, maybe Notability isn't the best. But if it's a bigger project where you want them to add voice recordings, insert web clips, or insert pictures, or things like that, it might be nice to have them do it in Notability. So here I can either create a new note, or I can add it to an existing note, or things like that. I'll just create a new note. This one happens to be 4 pages long. They could import all 4 pages. If they only want the first page, doesn't really matter. Like that. In the upper right hand corner says import. In the bottom right hand corner, this is the subject. So right now it's in training. I could pick any subject I want. It doesn't matter if they import into the wrong subject by accident, because they could always just click and drag it into the appropriate subject later. So I'm going to hit import, and it's just going to import the PDF pages. And here I have my PDF that I can annotate or insert pictures to, or all this other stuff. Now let's say they are done, okay, and it's time for them to turn it in. There's a really important feature here. Notability, exporting to Google Drive or Google Classroom or whatever, what have you. If you have recorded voices, it's a little bit more technical, and it's beyond the scope of this simple little tutorial video. So we're going to assume that this was an annotation, perhaps they inserted pictures or web clips or what have you, but they did not record their voice. Okay, because it's a lot simpler if they didn't record their voice. They're going to tap on the share sheet, and they're going to tap share at the bottom. Now you need to make sure that PDF is selected. Okay, you need to make sure that PDF is selected and that recordings is turned off. Otherwise, it exports it as this file that can't be opened, and it's a big mess. But if it's exported as a PDF with recordings off, shouldn't be an issue. This setting will hold, so they just have to do it once. And it will hold for all of their notes, so it's not something they're going to have to constantly do. But they do have to do it that once, make sure it's a PDF. They're going to share that note, and then just like any other assignment, they'll share it directly to their classroom, and they'll be able to pick then where it goes. And here they can pick whatever assignment they want to. So it's a kind of a nice little feature. It's not too bad. It's fairly straightforward. It is just that functionality loss of the recording that's a little bit unfortunate, but it's an error that pops up. It'll probably be fixed with an update coming out fairly soon. All right, hopefully that kind of cleared things up on how to integrate it with Google Classroom and just Google Classroom. And then as a teacher, you could just go into those assignments and open them normally. All right, thank you. Bye.